What's up, Busta-Grill? I want to do a quick video on this Sunday morning in Vegas. Shout out to everyone that has been subscribing. Everyone's leaving comments in the comment section. I guess I don't know where else you leave comments besides the comment section. Yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. I did move. Just move different areas in my house because I figured, hey, shit, if Kenny from Crypto Kings can like change different places everyone talks about his paintings. You got Beach Office that's going from a beach office to a marina, and then you got Scott who just chills in this freaking cool ass little room with his light that just is back there and it's different colors. I think it's really cool. I'm in my kitchen. This is my kitchen, right? Pretty cool, right? I got the light in the background. Wrong side. This side. Yeah. So I don't know. I just want to change it up today, and plus the kids are all jumped in the freaking bed this morning, and I can't do a video in my fucking bedroom. Okay. Anyway, so in this video, what I'm going to talk about is why I think you got 10 days for drip, and why I think that lines up with an amazing. I don't know. I'm stopping there. Time to buy. I think Forex. That guy's smart, man. If you think about it, and I started thinking about it this morning, and I said, why does this time seem so familiar from last year? That September, October, right? Why I think he's done that on purpose. Now, it could be the fact that, he does need to time the marketing, right? But say he's lined up like 10, 20 different people in the market, right? I think those things are awesome. I really do. I really do think they help. And I think at the same time, I think he's planned it to line up with the whole market sentiment kind of changing. And I'll show you why in this video. And the last thing I'll talk about is a couple things is stake, where I am in stake. And then lastly is, I lost my train of thought. Like, who do I follow, right? I saw Beach Office go through and Stunna go through, who they follow and I like to give back, and I want to tell you who I listen to, other people that I think have a good influence in terms of crypto and things I try to learn off of, right, or take back some things for my own channel, right, and then for my own personal use. So anyway, let me do that one first. All right, so I'm really into food. I don't know if you know that. I used to own like a barbecue sauce company, and we used to sell barbecue sauce and stuff like that in the Midwest. And we actually did pretty well. We're in like five different restaurants, I think, at the time. But life changes. We did really well enough. And anyway, maybe someday I'll start this cooking thing again. But in general, I mean, my whole channel started from cooking, to be honest. And it was really it wasn't just to grow subscribers and stuff like that. It was just because I just liked. I like videos, and I liked actually cooking. So anyway, so obviously I follow Beach Office. Yes, he's up here. Stunna Breezy, you guys know him. Scott, the guy with the cool ass light. I just always remember him as Double D's. I do follow Jamie. I listen to all his videos, man. Like Beach Office was saying the other day, he don't mess around, right? Like, he's not a hype man like Luke was saying, but at the same time, he just, by example, right? He just does it, all right? I mean, he does it with a lot of money. He is a whale, and I think it's amazing that he shares his journey. Obviously, Kenny, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. He freaking changes places all the time. And I don't know where's that photo, Kenny? Or that photo, that cool ass painting with the red and I think it was two ladies are walking or something. I just like to, I like to make fun of that damn fucking painting, photo, whatever it is. I do follow Chasing Financial Freedom, obviously Drip Coach, Drip Talk. That's another good one. There's some couple other ones. So I'm into cars as well too. So you see a lot of car stuff on here, and obviously cooking shit. I do follow Crypto Andy. This is when I was doing a lot of DeFi stuff. When I say DeFi, like a lot of miners, he covers a lot of miners, man, a ton. He's probably one of the guys that got me into Big Beans, if I'm not not forgetting. He does follow a lot. He does do a lot. Obviously, makes a ton of cash. I assume. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying referrals and stuff like that. But I don't think he's like one of those people that just does everything. Is kind of what I'm saying. I do follow his channel. I do follow a lot of I know I'm getting a little off here. I do follow a lot of guys that or a lot of people who have channels on flight. I don't know, you guys, you know, I'm close to finishing my pilot's license, so should be done with that in about a month. Crypto Cat, I do follow him in terms of crypto, right? So this is a good one I follow. DeFi One, I do like his channel. He does have a lot of drip stuff on it, but also some other things, which is awesome. Driptopian, obviously I follow. I just haven't watched a lot of his videos lately, but I love his videos. His freaking thumbnails have been getting are so awesome. I'll be honest. He stepped up his thumbnail game. I think that's where I need to kind of change up the game here a little bit. Crypto Mischief, obviously. I follow him. I feel like I just don't watch a lot of his videos. I think it's because some of them are I don't even know why. I just don't. He just covers so much. He's so low to play. I mean, in a good way, not in a bad way. James Pelton. Anyway, I just, you know, this is the main people. Obviously, this is all about who you watch the most. Obviously, Stunner and Luke and Scott are probably the tops on my list right now, and Jamie. It just, you know, life is kind of gets in the way, and Kenny. But in general, this is kind of what I watch besides watching all this food stuff. I watch a lot of Will Motivation. This guy is a real estate investor. But I don't know, guys and girls, pigs and dogs. This is just kind of updated like who I watch on YouTube. Obviously, I watch myself on YouTube, right? Hello, Vegas party. Come on, Vegas party. Anyway, if you haven't seen that video, please check it out. $50 drip. We're all going to Vegas. I've been getting this word out there, so you can just get the word out as well. But real quick on stake. So stake, I'm over 4,000. I'm pretty much 80% ROI. The cool thing about stake is that this thing is moving a little bit. This one was a 480,000 last night. Yes, this thing was like 10 million. Yes, it was. Do I think it's dead? I don't think it's dead. There's a huge announcement that's coming out tomorrow for stake. So if you're not in stake, it's something you're interested in, please, you got to read on the Telegram. But in general, there's a huge announcement tomorrow. I think there's an AMA as well. That's why there's a chat on here. So I just want to give a quick update. I think a lot of people that got into stake early, like pre-sale, they got in like under $1. And I think right now, if you look on Dex Screener and everything, I think it's like 60 cents. So this is still, in my opinion, right? This is not financial advice, but in my opinion, I think this is a good time to get in if you're thinking about it. There's a big buy that came in this morning, almost $1,500, right? So we've been at 68 cents. Two huge sell-offs there, to be honest, over the last like 2 weeks, I guess it is 3 weeks. But we got as high as 14. We're at 60 cents. I got in at 4 and 6. And like I said, I'm 80% ROI. So I'm actually pretty happy with my position. I haven't ROI'd yet, but I am close, and I'm making about 120 stake a day. And it's still working, right? It's still paying if I want to. It kind of reminds me of like a drip in a way, right? It's just like a bigger position, a quicker way to get I guess, I don't know, I guess because it is 3%, right? But yeah, it's more, obviously it's at under $1. I would love to see this anywhere between $2 to $5 is where I would think is awesome, because anywhere between $2 to $5, I am making a good amount of money on stake daily, even at 1%. So anyway, if it's something you're interested in, please check out my link in the description. Yes, I'm asking you to use my link, but if you don't use my link, just use someone else's. I think I use Luke's at Beach Office, so I like it in general. I try to give back to other people I watch. Anyway, just food for thought. Go check out their Telegram if you're interested. Like I said, tomorrow you might see a little run up. I think we might even get over, definitely over $1. I think over between $1, $1.50 between now and the next 24 hours for stake. Under drip, I think in drip we're going to see single digits disappear over the next 10 days. Once that announcement comes out, I think, from Forex at the end of this month, and I think that announcement will end up being the last Tuesday, which is the 30th. So I'm calling it, I think the announcement will be on the 30th, on the Tuesdays. These are like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's the last Tuesday of the month before the last day of the month, which is the 31st. So I personally feel like once he gives that announcement on the 30th, so you got 9 days, right, to get single digit drip. I think we'll still hover between $8 and $10, and then after that, I think we're going to see between 10 and 12. If we bust that 12 on PancakeSwap, because we bust that 12 on 12. we busted at 12 on the DEX on actual drip on the drip website. So if you go here, I think personally when we hit this, when the launch happens, the launch date is given on the 30th. I personally think the 30th or whatever, this the end of this month, I think we definitely go between 10 and 12 because we never busted a 10 here. So once we bust this 10, right, we'll hit between 10 and 12. And if we bust at 12 because of the hype, I think we'll consolidate between 12 and 15. I don't think there's a good, so 12 and 16, 12 and 17, right? So you have a $5 little area there between 12 and 17. And I personally feel like this, the reason why Forex did what he did in terms of the launch is if you think about it, where were we a year ago, right? In that November, September timeframe in October. That's when we had this huge fucking run. Remember Shiba Inu? Remember the Bitcoin run, right? We got to, what did we get to? We got to 69,000, and that was a year ago, right? So say, sorry, not a year ago. So that was November of last year, right? So that means that this thing started running up back in September, right? So September all the way to November, right? We had this huge run up for Bitcoin. All right, so this is what I'm trying to tell you. I think personally that Forex, yes, he has marketing planned and he had to plan them all out because there are these, you know, huge people. I totally believe it. But I also feel like, I want to say he's delaying it on purpose, but I'm also saying like he's aligning it is probably the best way to put it. He's aligning the launch of the animal farm in the end of September into October with the market kind of potentially turning, right? So if you look at Bitcoin right now, people are still thinking that we might still continue to drop to 12 to 13,000, 15,000 before we have this huge run up again. And look at it. It has been dropping, right? So if we have another, say, 3 to 4 weeks of this kind of just doing whatever doing, and it hits that low, you know, maybe 15,000 again or 13,000 or 17,000, and then we start doing this bull run for the end of this year, it might all line up with drip. And I personally feel like he's probably rolling the dice here. He's like, why not line it up if I can? Hence the marketing, hence everything that's going on. I don't know. I can't tell the future. I don't know. I'm not in his mind. I don't know what's going to happen. I personally feel like he said, okay, screw it. I will just go ahead and just delay this a little bit because I got to do the marketing anyway, and I'll line it up with Bitcoin or the huge market or the market in general. But the cool thing about drip is if he's incorrect, it doesn't even need the market. Right? Drip can definitely do its own thing without Bitcoin doing anything, right? Without Ethereum doing anything, right? So anyway, that's just my opinion, right? So we covered stake, we covered drip. I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in my drip account. 35. So I'm going to just compound hydrate. So if you're on my drip team, I did send out airdrop yesterday. So when my boys out there, Gary, he on top of me, man. He on top of me. But anyway, so if you're on my drip team, I did send out a team airdrop yesterday, and I want to show I did that because I think a lot of people nowadays like want to be able to show all that stuff. Anyway, this was yesterday. Yep, yesterday at I did airdrop. This is my second wallet. So I sent out 1.6 drip to everyone that was on my team. I didn't care if you had 4, if you had 73, you all got 1.6. Okay, everyone. Like I said, this is my second airdrop. I think the first airdrop I gave 1 or 2 out. I think maybe 2 out. I'm not sure. But I know I could try drip as CA, but it's not a big deal. But I definitely have given out more than I've actually received in referrals. Which is totally cool. I'm just trying to. It's like you always got to like throw your hands up here and be like, oh man, you got an airdrop, no airdrop, you know, no one trusts nobody no more. I'm just messing with everybody. Anyway, so I did airdrop. So if you're trying to join the faucet, you have questions about joining the faucet, please hit me up on the comment section or just send me an email. My email is in the actual description. My link is in the description. So I'll go ahead and hydrate. I tried to do airdrop I was going to do an airdrop when I got to 10 people, do a 10 airdrop to one individual, but I'm just going to keep, trying to give airdrops over the next like week or two, every week or two before, yeah, just every week or two. I don't know what else to say. All right. So I'm using my ledger. So if you don't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to compound this 35 and it'll get me over 3.4. And then last thing we'll do is go over my garden. I don't know why I use these fucking kids cups, but kids, it's like as an adult, you don't have any freaking regular cups anymore, right? All right, so you just saw that 3.4K. All right, so let's go to the garden. So this is drip ecosystem, right? So it's drip formulate. This is DevStreak, awesome dude. If you I know I've covered this on my channel. I know a lot of people cover this channel. Cover his website. Give $5, 5 BUSD, and then you have access to all this analysis. So I get a plan every 1.8 seconds. I have 1.4 almost. Well, I think I'll get over that. Wait, hold on. How much do I have right now? I have 19,000 plants or 18,000. So what I try to do is I compound about 3 times a day, because at this rate, if I wait a full day, you can, but you can really hyper compound, and that's kind of what I've been doing. And shout out to Crypto Mark. He followed me on Twitter, man, and he said he was watching one of my videos and saw like the address that I was using for my my referral was like a dead wallet, or not dead wallet, but it was like it wasn't giving anyone any actual, it wasn't giving my referral, or it wasn't a real referral, I guess you can say, link. So what was happening was going to nowhere, is my understanding. So dude, this is what I love about the community, man. He reached out to me, and yeah, I mean, for him it was a benefit, but because I ended up using his as the actual wallet that I use, because you can always change it. I think what happened is I kept deleting my cash for other reasons. And you know what? I end up using his, and I think his name is Crypto Mark on Twitter. So I'm just gonna let you know, because I thought that was really cool. I know a lot in crypto you can't really trust a lot of people, and I don't know. I just thought it was cool. He reached out to me, so this is him. I just want to say thank you. That's all. For doing that, and obviously it benefited him because I can use his referral or his link, but at the same time, this is what this is about. It's about giving back as much as you can, and I felt like it was great. I was like, hey, he gave me a heads up. I'm always promoting using people's links because it helps them out, and it just kind of keeps growing the community in general. And the drip community personally is the best community. I don't know how else to say it. So anyway, I kind of digressed there a little bit, but I think it was worth me mentioning that. So, all right, so I'm going to plant, and I think I have, and this thing continues to grow, man. So this was for what? The 432, for 435. Now it's at 442. Hopefully I think we'll maybe get over 450 this week, with the hype. Come on. Sleeping giant, man. Sleeping freaking giant with the drip garden. All right. I use my ledger on a couple of my accounts that have, obviously a lot more money in there in general, relatively speaking. On some of my other accounts, I don't use a ledger, but in general, it's good practice. All right, so I think I just got over. So if we go back here, refresh. All right, so I'm making $226 a day in the drip garden. This was over 7, and obviously it's not anymore because of the drip price. So I'm making a plant still. I think it was 1.89 before. Now it's 1.8. Excuse me. So 226 a day. I think I said that already. 47,000 plants a day. This thing is really cool. I don't know what it is, man. I can just watch this screen. I don't know. He does a really good job with the visuals, I'll be honest. With his web UI. Anyway, I'm kind of babbling now. Hope you like this video. If you like it, hit that thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit thumbs down twice. If you're not subbed, I don't know why. Remember in this video I covered why I think drip will stay between, not stay between, well, this is the last time to buy single digit drip, not double D drip, just got single digit drip. When Forex launches that actual launch date, and I want to say it's going to be Tuesday the 30th, because he likes Tuesday and Thursdays. I think drip will go between that, definitely between 10 and 12 again. Excuse me. And then within the month of September, I personally feel like we're going to get to that 12 to 15 mark, and then, or 12 to 17 mark is what I showed in Deck Screener. I think 12 is the next biggest mark. I feel like stake is going to make a run here for a little while over the next 24 hours. So if you're not in stake, go check it out. It might be a good time to get in. Remember, not financial advice. And then the last thing is, you know, I honestly feel like, and I'm going back and forth, that this is it for the drip, right? We're going to get to a point where when the date launches and lines up with the actual movement of the marketplace, and I think Forex you know, he's thinking, man. I think he's rolling the dice, and I personally feel like he's tried to line it with a potential move in the market. And if drip aligns with the market moving, whole shit, right? Then even if it doesn't, right? Why not? Say the market is still stagnant, and then drip is starting to move, and then at the same time, it's only going to happen between now and say the end of the year or beginning of next year. If drip is already moving and the market ends up coming back, you know, over the next 3 to 6 months or whatever it is, or never next 2 months, if it is October, November again for this year, for 2022, drip can fucking go to $500, $1,000 over the next 6 months. I mean, I don't know. It is crazy to me to think. So maybe it's not Vegas. Maybe it's Monaco, guys. Fuck. Maybe it's fucking international. Well, I guess international for me, but maybe some of you guys like Crypto Kings and Kitties. Anyway, I'm all over the place today. Happy Sunday, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Peace. I'll see you in the next one. Busta-Grill.